Hello and welcome people back to Let's Play Koudelka. In today's episode we're gonna fight an episode that, a boss that's actually called Chimera. Like, you know, one of the things you thought that other thing was. However, if we were to call everything that is a couple things linked together a Chimera in this game, that would basically be every single enemy.
I thought you were referring to Code Chimera. I am betrayed.
Good.
Why?
Because it has nothing to do with anything around here, Stan.
Is this the boss?
No, it's too adorable to be a boss.
Oh. You can't run from the tiny little thing.
I can. I'll just fade out. Loading. Alright.
Railroading.
Oh yeah, so the boss is behind the room that we can open now thanks to the Durgan statue that we nabbed from the caretakers. And open the door. If you put the goddamn thing here, it's you should open it. Something is not right, as always. So we go to the religious statue. Just make sure everything's everything is in order.
Throw away pistol rounds. And hello.
The way this creature walks is hilarious.
Why does it have 4 boobs?
Because it has 3 faces.
Now, if only it were walking on the ceiling.
Well, it's too tall to walk on the ceiling.
If only it had a gun.
I don't think those arms can hold a gun.
If only it was shirtless.
It is.
I don't believe you.
Just listen, the only reason why we can't see the nipples is because the polygon count is too low. You can't expect that much, Stan.
Why not?
It's a PS1 game, for fuck's sake.
PS1.
I mean,
has
even
graphics.
even Tomb Raider could not do the nipples.
Well, that's because
They would have done it if they could. Clearly.
That's just because Lara Croft didn't actually have boobs. She had cones. There's a difference.
Alright, I guess that's a fair argument. Yeah, but I don't know why, but for some reason when this creature walks, I just Married with Kids comes to my mind for some reason.
Why?
I'll tell you why once it actually starts to walk.
Oh my gosh.
Thankfully, this boss isn't too hard. Well, most of them aren't. It only really has one attack, and it doesn't seem to cause any sort of... Oh no, it has 2 attacks. One of them is kind of will hit everyone, but once you make it more stupider, it's just it's just not even going to be a bother.
How do you make enemies in this game stupid anyway? Do you make them watch Skelter Heaven or something?
No, you make them sit through Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, that'll do it.
You just give them the summary of the plot.
I'll never get over that. That you and Tom thought I was fucking joking about the overview of the Kingdom Hearts plotline. Ever.
It's hard to believe how something can be this stupid, Stan. It's just hard.
I guess so. I guess so.
It's surreal. It's to the point of surreal. And here I'm just kind of overdoing it when it comes to the stat boosts. Partially because I have a thing for stat boosts. Like I like doing the thing where I'm just so incredibly powerful thanks to them, and my enemy is incredibly weak because of them. And also the fact that every time I use them, I get, you know, they level up. And
which means more stats.
Oh, ow! I was looking for that sound effect, but I could never find an episode that had it at the very beginning.
I'm tempted to leave now because of you.
Why?
It's all your fault.
Give me reasons.
No. No more.
Elaborate on your reasons.
I'm not elaborating on shit.
But that walk cycle just kind of reminds me of Peggy Bundy.
I guess. Edward could probably solo this whole place.
Not
So
exactly.
great.
He would probably like that one spell would probably knock him down pretty hard if he didn't have if James didn't make him didn't make the Chimera more stupider. Or let's call her Peggy.
That's terrible.
She's Peggy from now on.
Is it dead?
Not yet. Yay, my gun level is now 3. It's as
And
high
then
as
it'll
it ever
break.
gets. By the way. It will seemingly get points later on, but it doesn't seem like it goes any further than level 3. I think it just kind of, yeah, you used your gun, bravo.
Hey, now you shoot 3 shots.
Yes, that's the level 3.
Dude.
There is only really one weapon that does not really get any sort of boost from leveling it up, and that's crossbow, which actually goes into the same category as shotguns and rifles. Like, for example, it's very... Oh, ow!
Oh my god, stop.
It fits there.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Cease.
I don't think she's going to walk anymore, because Peggy's going to die pretty soon.
And shoot meteors. That do no damage.
Well, yeah, because she's just way too stupid to do that.
She's too dumb to use magic.
Yes.
My goodness.
What's also kind of funny when you mentioned that, with how the stats work, they just kind of imply that James is pretty stupid. Because he has a lot of pie but doesn't have almost any intelligence.
Well, it's fitting.
And of course level up. Mandatory.
Eat
once.
more pie.
Yeah, basically every 2 encounters level up.
You didn't need any more pie.
Well, I literally cannot run out of pie until the next encounter, so I think I'm good.
Eat more pie.
No, enough is enough, Stan.
No, it's not. You can never have enough pie. Stop boosting agilities.
No pie for anyone.
Oh, that's just mean.
So let's just now forget to cut out the save screen. Well, I may have forgotten it, but and I also forgot it to do for the next one in this episode. But this is basically I'm showing off the reason why I'm cutting those out. They involve loading, and loading isn't exactly something this game does well. And here I'm creating another save, mostly because if I messed up something, and also another thing that I think I mentioned, but I'll just mention it again. You can save between, like when you go between certain rooms. However, those saves you can only create over the last place you saved in. And here is a cutscene.
This one's Mylius. And Lamsbrick. And Michael Mayer. And Kunras Amphitheatrum Sapienti Eterni. What a collection of books.
May I ask you something? What are all these?
Ancient books on mysticism and alchemy. Ancient science. It's enticing, really. It's all about making gold from lead. It's just a ruse peddled by power-hungry tricksters blinded by greed. But in amongst the trash, there are some valuable works illustrating basic, useful experiments for predicting the laws of nature. Predicting a time when all men will be treated equally. God's will. No room for this argument nowadays.
James.
Hermeticism, Kabbalah, meaningless. Why? Why is it not here?
What?
Where else can it be?
Are you looking for something?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
You don't understand. I don't understand. What are you grumbling about? You're acting really strange. Just cut the charade and tell us what's going on.
I do not like this. We all have our reasons. Let's not delve into each other's personal affairs.
I am not bound to please thee with my answers.
Do all men kill the things they do not love?
Hate any man the thing he would not kill?
And I thought all outlaws read just simple, stupid poets. You read Shakespeare. You're smarter than you look.
That makes two of us.
Ha ha ha! I love that response.
Yeah. What book was he referring to? Probably the Bible. I don't know.
What was he looking for? That's actually pretty important. And also, Kabbalah. It kind of makes more like, well, in one of the last FMVs we had, when Koudelka had this flashback to like 9080, well, 1896 and stuff like that, with all of those documents and stuff. Kabbalah is it's from Judaism. I'm not going to pretend I know much about it, but Sephiroth is what is something that comes from that religion, and it comes back. It was shown in that cutscene, and also it's going to be displayed way later on something quite important. But I'm not going to spoil what. But that's another thing. There is a lot of things they say in those cutscenes. That will just go over your head unless you have played the game before or just look back at everything. Or look them up on Wikipedia or something. Also, I try my best to keep everything true to the original when I make those subtitles. However, I really cannot understand certain things they are saying. Especially when it comes to James, because he really likes to cut out the beginnings of his sentences.
Huh.
And also a lot of writers they reference are a lot of writers and their works are very, very obscure. So I cannot always find what the true quote is, what the true name is. I'm just writing what I can hear. And here is actually one of the stupidest way to break a wall I've seen in a while.
What?
Just what you read.
That doesn't... What?
Yes, you make a map and that makes the wall collapse.
What?
That. And it has doors.
Okay. Whatever.
It has doors, but it makes sense because it was clearly plastered over, like you know, it's a hidden room. So it kind of makes sense. Like at first, when I went into this room, I was like, what the fuck? You're making a door opening noise for walking through the hall? Because they've never done this before, but then, you know, you look, there are actually doors. So, that's alright. It's okay.
You're a
And
firecracker.
I mean, all things considered, if the wall is so powerful that you can destroy it by making a map, it's probably just as hollow as the walls I have in my house, and going out of that saving menu is more difficult than it seems.
Oh.
Because the cancel button for the saving menus is the same as confirm button for everything else. So that's what makes it kind of overly confusing sometimes. Well, not really overly confusing, but I'm just kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Also, the cancel button for those prompts is exactly the same that's confirm for everything else.
Figures.
So that's, yeah. They really could have done this differently.
Can't carry anymore.
I love how she actually like gets kind of annoyed with it. And who's that secret bitch?